So now we're going to set up our WHMCS, and you should be at this wizard when you get here to the wizard. Woohoo, look at you. All right, so let's go to next and let's go ahead and set it up. Need to do a logo real quick, so let me just do a really quick logo. 1 second, let me see what size it needs to be. Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and upload my thing there, and it's gonna be billing at wnstream.com, and we'll put the address here. Okay. United States. Okay, I'm gonna enter my PayPal. Okay, and I'm gonna disable this because I don't want to do this. All right. Then my domain. Okay, I guess we'll set up an enum account as well. So resell and register. All right, press next. Then I'm gonna put my name, Crystal. Then I'll put my other email address because I don't think I did this. Okay, and you just go ahead and do that. So let me, well, pause 1 second. All right, once you do this, you go ahead and just put your server port thing in. Okay, and you put your username, which is mine is TR. Let me get it 1 second. Okay, so normally you can press this and it'll instantly do this, but if it doesn't, just do this. Take the name here. Okay. I mean the primary IP address. Then you're gonna put the name of the name service, which my name servers are here. Okay. It's basically this one. And this two. Okay. If that don't do that, just put down net. Net. Okay. Next. Open up the readers. Okay. Now it says you should check the desired if you want to run this wizard again anytime. Enum requires your server IP address for AP access. So basically, we're gonna click here, and then okay, they say log into your. It say log into your WHMCS admin area, navigate to products/services, domain register, locate enum list, click the activate button. Okay, so you go to the website, resellers. What is it? One second. Basically, you gotta log into the account with the password that you set up in the thing. All right, so we're here. One second, we're gonna go to the next step. All right, so now we're gonna need to add our IPs. So here we go over here. I'm gonna go to our you can always find, I mean, this is right here. It's actually the IP address there. You just copy, paste that. I also have some dedicated IP addresses as well. Let me put all that. Okay. Alright. Then I have dedicated IP. So I have this one. So I just put on, you know, if you don't have a dedicated IP, just whatever your IP address is, just use that. I'm just using the ones that I do have for mine. Okay. There you go. Now it's been added. Let's go to another step. Now that we added our IPs and all that, we're gonna go back to WHMCS. Say finish. We're gonna go to help, system help check. So we want to make sure all of the stuff is installed correctly. So right here is we have an issue is where they say your configurable file rating can specify blah blah blah. So we have this, and then we need to set the PHP time zone. Okay. SSL is not configured for information that are encrypted. They may send a plain text. Okay, use automatic updates, a writable directory. Okay, so we kind of need to do our time zone, and I think that's about it right there. And this right here is easy to do, so we finna do that now. Okay, so first let's go ahead and fix this where it says insecure permissions check. If you click on here, you know, WHMCS will be like this right here needs to be set to 400. So basically we go into our cPanel there. Once we go into our cPanel, we're gonna go to File Manager. Once we go to File Manager, we're gonna click on www. We're gonna click on Billing. Then we're gonna go down here to where it say Configuration PHP, Permissions, and then we just gonna set it. This is the only thing that needs to be checked where it says User and Read. So we're gonna check off that. Check off that. Change permissions. Now that we change permissions, we should be able to go over here, refresh our system, and now the PHP time zone needs to be fixed. So let's go ahead and fix that. 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the cPanel. We're gonna change the time zone now, and we're gonna go to, we need to find our PHP. Let's say select PHP version right here. Then we need to switch, and then where it says time zone, we need to switch that, say apply. So let us know that our time zone is there. So we should go to here. Okay, it say your PHP. Okay, it say please set time zone in PHP INI to ensure correct date processing. Okay, so then we need to go to control panel, file manager, www, billing. What is it? Shit. I don't know where this is found at. No, that ain't where that's found at. Damn. Let me check it again. Oh, damn, I didn't press save on the thing. That's what I didn't do. Okay. So let's go back here. And maybe if I would have pressed save. See? So we're going to go through. Apply. Then we need to press save. Okay. Let's see. This should have did it. Awesome. That did it. I didn't press save in PHP. So that's where I changed it at. So as you see, it say looking good. No issues needing attention. Good job. Okay. So we got that. So then we got this over here that say automatic updates required, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then it say website SSL. SSL is not configured for HTTP, which means that connections are not encrypted. Passwords may not be sent in plain text. This will prevent some features such as OpenID Connect function, and this may also purchase the SSL certificate here. This should be on our Streamlabs Adobe. Okay, so we can fix this. That's not a problem. And let's go ahead and fix this and this. So, just 1 second. This is another thing that you need to do, where it says automatic updates, right? So, go to your cPanel. And you're going to go to your file manager. Okay. Once you go to file manager, see this right here? We're going to create a folder. We're going to call this folder updates. Okay. Then we just go say create folder. Okay. So basically, we're going to copy and paste that. Okay. I'm going to put this over. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put this in the thing so you'll know. You see this? path right here where it says home slash whatever the name of your thing is. Well, you need to put that like that in the file path. WHMS data updates, right? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna copy and paste this, okay? And this real technical, okay? This stuff you probably pay people $59 to $100 to do, okay? So anyway, we go to what is it? Okay, yeah, update WHMCS. Okay, this is gonna ask me for my password, so. Okay, say I'm running the latest version. Okay, so as long as you run the latest version, you kind of don't need this right now. But when it updates, you do need this. So where it says temporary path, we just write there, press save. Okay. Now, and if you go back to it, okay, the temporary path that says exists and can be written too. All right. So that's cool. And now that's saved. And so when it updates to the latest path that you actually set. Look at you. You're so technical. So give me 1 second. And let's go to the next step. Oh yeah, forgot to show you that. So now we go back to help, system health settings. And now we only have 2 warnings. We have this warning about Okay, so you see why I always have to go in and edit my videos and all that stuff like that because people always call me. But anyway, so now we only got 2 warnings. This SSL thing, and this actually is configured while it's playing games. But I may need to go in here. Let's see. Let's go inside of our cPanel again. And the only thing we're gonna need to do there is let's go to where it say SSL. And I think I just need to there we go, it's under security. So we just need to say I don't even see that under there. That's weird. But okay. Well, I'll figure this out in a second. So let's figure out what's wrong with this. 1 second, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you. Well, I've already went into WHM to verify that this particular domain has a certificate on it, and it does. And you say, well, how do I verify that my thing has a certificate on it? And if it don't, if you need help doing that, just email production or put in a ticket, and we'll get that squared away for you. So anyway, you just put SSL. It's like SSL host, manage SSL host, like that. And as you see, it'll let you know which, who has what, the different things. So as you see, a lot, some have Komodo. I need to put this on the dedicated IP, so I need to actually switch this and put this on the dedicated IP address. CH Social is on a shared one. I need to put that on dedicated IP too. But anyway, that's a whole different story, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so anyway, we this has a thing. If it says self-sign, of course you just need to go and generate it. So that lets us know that we do have a certificate on there. And so now we need to go to WHMS general settings. It may ask you to put your password in or something. No, it doesn't. So click out our logo, yada 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 yada, and where it says system URL, just put an S in front of it, just like so, and say save. All right. Once we have done that, we go back to health status. There you go. So the only thing left is the default templates. Okay. So, you know, if you want to make a template or whatever, you can go over here. I mean, if you want to see how to do this, or you can buy templates or whatever case may be, you can click on there. Okay. So we're actually good. Woo woo, right? All right. So let's go to the next step.